Alright, welcome everyone to another high score video. Today in Crashland we will be taking on level 22 Thunderstorm. This level actually didn't take me too many tries, surprisingly. Actually, all the attempts I had before this high score attempt were all fails. I ended up dying before the end of the level. This was the first attempt where I actually finished the level and it was the high score. So that tells me that there's definitely a lot of room to improve for the high score for this level, but we'll start off here. We just have the plasma fire, which is nice. Definitely a good weapon to have. We're taking on, this is what, the third to last level in the game, if I remember correctly, right? So, obviously the big threat to deal with on this level are these octomines, these big octopus-like creatures that basically just act as super big buffers. They will give shields to two different enemies instead of just one, and they are very tanky, as you see here as I pepper it with plasma grenades. Got very lucky to get a green power up early on, using that to definitely take out those octomines as fast as possible, because using the plasma grenade will temporarily disable that shield that the octomine has that'll let you kill it faster. So we're using this to just try and kill all these guys as fast as possible. I am running my traditional perks of Splitter, Lucky, Bonanza, Demolition, and what's the last one? Can't think of what the last one is at the moment. Oh, did I say Splitter? We'll see at the end of the level, but yes, Bonanza and Demolition I use on this level. It really helps with the explosives, since we do get rockets and the Discharger at the end of the level, which both deal explosive damage. So here we just deal with these ticks. Ticks are pretty much no problem on this level. Get as many boost ball spawns as we can, make sure we split them. Not running spoiled on this level because it takes too much away, trying to make sure that I'm always near the drop so I can split the boost balls that come out. So I feel like it wasn't too useful. I'm saving that other green power up for when the next octomine spawns, because that greatly increases which is now. This allows us to kill this thing a lot faster, because we don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to dodge around the enemies while trying to kill this thing. So we just pepper it as much as we can, get it killed, almost die to a suffocator. Yes, they are on this level, and they actually are a decent threat, because they can just sneak up on you while you're trying to deal with everything else. So they were actually one of the few creatures that caused some of my deaths prior to this run, so you definitely gotta watch out for them. Getting lucky with some of these explosive kills on these chargers, dodge around these hellworms. They're not much of a threat. Just big targets to take down, try and get the explosive kill on them. I don't get it. I definitely improved from my earlier ways of getting scores. I would focus too much on trying to make sure that they die to an explosive, where I was probably wasting too much time and should just kill them as fast as possible. You definitely, when you're running Bonanza, you definitely want to try and get the extra points from explosive kills, but you don't want to wait too long trying to get the explosive, the finishing blow with explosive, if you could just kill it and get another enemy to spawn. So try to get the explosive kills when it's quick, but I don't try to focus too much on it. I try to just focus on killing as many enemies as fast as possible, because that's what's going to get you the highest scores. More enemies just means more points, and also more chances at more boost ball drops, which are very big for getting high scores. Now we get Grubblings, which is another reason why it's kind of risky saving boost balls on the ground on this level, because of Grubblings. They will eat all your good boost balls, so they don't spawn too early, so you can save a couple, but late in the level, I feel it's too risky just holding boost balls on the ground. The Grubblings will just eat them up. So now we get Shockfire, best primary pistol firing mode in the game, so it makes dealing with the stronger enemies a lot more bearable. So we sit here, try to nail him down. This is where we get rockets, which is way better than, oh, you can accidentally see my living room there. Still getting used to the Quest 3. That was another thing I don't think I mentioned in my previous ones. I finally got a Quest 3, so all these high score runs that you're seeing now will be on the Quest 3. Everything previous was on the Quest 2, so playing on the Quest 3 definitely feels a lot better after playing on the Quest 2 for all this time. The game definitely runs smoother. I'm not getting, like, hiccups or the game freezing every once in a while, which did happen on the Quest 2, but now we're getting scorpions and thumpers. Pretty threatening, just like always. Scorpions are always really scary to deal with. Try to get these rocket kills, finishing blows to get the bonus points. The rocket is very useful. One-shots hellworms, one-shots the scorpions. Doesn't quite one-shot the thumpers here, but 2 shots is enough to kill them, get the bonus score. Very handy. Use it on there. Sadly, didn't get it there. Weird sometimes, but yeah, I died a couple times in a couple runs through scorpions, just thinking that I could kill them with the shock fire before they reach me, but they are just so tanky and so fast that that's just too risky to do. Getting a lot of boost ball spawns, trying to split as much as I can, blow them all up before the grublings eat them all. Dodge around these thumpers. Before you gotta be aware where these thumpers are and try not to tank their shot when necessary, but sometimes just tanking it is what you gotta do. Here, quite wasn't able to finish him with explosives, but just kill him. Don't have time to waste trying to focus. We got a scorpion stuck on a rock over there. That happens quite a lot with the scorpions. You'll see them get stuck on rocks and just kind of run in place. It's kind of funny. Now we got our 3rd Octomine in the level. The rockets also knock the shield off of them, which is very handy. But still, I'm still trying to not focus too much on it. Still trying to kill the other creatures around to keep the score going. And now we got not shock fire, was discharger. Obviously the best weapon in the game. A couple shots into the Octomine. Kills the Octomine, very handy. Now the shock fire also can get you the extra points from Bonanza because there is an explosive tied to the discharger. It does damage on impact if you hit them directly, as well as explosive damage. So it's particularly useful against these ultra scorpions, which, even though they are a lot tankier and a lot bigger than the normal scorpions, I find the normal scorpions still a lot more threatening because they are faster, and they all kill you in one hit anyway. So the smaller, faster scorpions are definitely more threatening. That's why I'm really trying to keep my distance from them here. Use the discharger to knock them out, but it makes the discharger useful for killing the ultra scorpions because they die to a direct hit, but you get the bonus points because they actually die to the explosive damage. Some of the other creatures, like the hellworms and stuff, if you hit them directly with the discharger, you actually won't get the extra points because they're dying to the direct impact hit of the discharger shot and not the explosive damage, so you're not getting the extra points from Bonanza. But some of these more tankier enemies, like scorpions, ultra scorpions, getting the direct hit on them will give you the extra points, and on Nightmare it's pretty much necessary to get the direct hit on the ultra scorpions to one-shot them. So I was really trying to get my aim down there, didn't quite get the direct hit. So, and then here we got the Octomines kind of screwing me over, putting shields on them, which makes them incredibly tanky, so I try to focus down that Octomine as fast as possible, get away from these Ultra Scorpions, blast them. Another thing, because we're running Demolition, you gotta watch with that blast damage. You do not want to accidentally kill yourself with the blast of the Discharger, which is easy to do, so you don't want to shoot it too close to yourself because you will kill yourself pretty easily. And here, at the end, we hear the ship coming. Another Ultra Scorpion dead. We luckily get a boost ball drop from him. Try to blow up. Another yellow boost ball over there. I actually missed like 2 or 3 yellow boost balls splitting. But there it is. Final score. We broke 400,000. 408,296. Pretty hectic level. It is a fun level, but I was shaking by the end of it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next one.